Hello, 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 everyone. It is so exciting for me to be able to reach out to you in such a way as this. I just love technology. I love what's happening in our world when it's used for good things like this. And so I want to just take a moment and, okay, my shirt is all twisted. Let's try to get it right. Okay, my shirt says, Black is the new black. Hey guys, listen, I am just going to give you an update for September. September is going to be September to remember. We are going to, I love September. I love fall. Every fall, I feel like I want to do something new. Every fall, I feel like I want to go to school. I buy a notebook. I always feel like fall is the time for new beginnings. New leaves grow on the trees, new season, new change. And I know we're still in summer, but September technically defines fall for me. So I'm excited about September and the coming months. October is going to be incredible. We just finished our uh, Full Effect Church's Global Alliance Summer Global Gathering. I think when you have a gathering or a convocation or any kind of meeting like that, you should come out charged and ready to do the Great Commission. You should come out more spiritually and more spiritually empowered, ready to do something for God. So it was just this past weekend, and we were um, watched the YouTube. Go on to YouTube and watch it. But anyway, I don't want to keep you long, but I just want to share some updates for September. I my calendar was incredible last month. I was going, going, going. I don't know if you guys were able to keep up, but September is a little slower for me. Thank God. Well, so far, I'm excited about my life. I love my life. Okay, so September 2nd, that's this Saturday. You know I'm excited because it's the first Saturday. What happens in the first Saturday of every month? Healing Truth Women's Ministry. We will be having another kingdom collaboration. Evangelist Erica Brown and her ministry group, Sister I Got Your Back. They will be with us on Saturday at 3 p.m. This Saturday, September 2nd at 3 p.m. Evangelist Brown is no newbie. She's not a new jack. She's been out here doing it. I mean, doing it big for God for many, many years. She and her husband, and she's a phenomenal voice in the kingdom of God. And I'm excited to have her as part of our Healing Truth Kingdom collaboration. And as you know, we say no hate in the kingdom. And I invite everyone to come and watch how we do this. So many women's ministries are evolving and growing, but they need support one from another. And I think if we could just help each other, have each other's back, I think that, in fact, I know that we will all be better together. We're better together. So, our kingdom collaboration happens this Saturday, September 2nd. I urge you, we have almost 3,000, well, beyond 3,000 members in our Healing Truth Facebook group. I'm inviting you to show up in the building. Let's do sanctuary. Let's come together. Let's meet each other. Let's embrace each other. And let's worship God together in the building. It is discouraging, I have to tell you, when we put out so much effort to try to have a full house of women worshiping together and we get sporadic show ups. So we still going to do it. And guess what? Next month, October 7th, the first Saturday, will be our fourth anniversary for Healing Truth Women's Ministry. So we're still going to do it, but it'll be better if you're there. So I want to make this personal invitation to you, to your sisters, to your family members, to your mothers, to every woman in your life to be a part of Healing Truth Women's Ministry, and particularly our first Saturday fellowships. Come, join us, worship with us. The atmosphere will be set. The glory team is on point. The music will be set. The musicians are on point. The sound will be set. All we need are your smiling faces to be in the building. That's Saturday, September 2nd. I'll be preaching September 29th. Um, oh, let me tell you where that is. I don't have the flyer available offhand, but I can tell you it is a holy convocation for the Apostolic Temple of Jesus Christ, and that will be September 29th, Friday, September 29th. I will be the speaker, and if you're from Queens, it's at 13718 Farmers Boulevard, Springfield Gardens, 13718 Farmers Boulevard, and I will be the speaker that night. Reverend Backus is behind me, and Dr. Keyshawn Joseph is before me. So if you just want a word, you can show up any one of those nights. But if you want to support your homie right here, your hitter, then meet me out there on Springfield Boulevard. That's Friday, September 29th. If you're coming from out of town, stay, because by now you should be registered for a seat at my table. This is really, really big for me, a seat at my table. And I'm taking a moment to talk to you about it because I guess people want to know, who does she think she is, a seat at her table? If it sounds a little arrogant, but you know me, you know I'm not arrogant. Saturday, September 30th is a special time of impartation that the Lord has led me to bring. There are so many women in ministry who are trying to do different things in ministry, but they need a little help. I've been doing it so long that I'm willing to share my my experiences with you. Women in ministry are valuable. You don't just want to be sitting in your church and not bring anything to the table. Have a seat at my table so I can help you bring something to your table. Women in ministry, ministers' wives, it's a challenge to be a wife, period. A minister's wife, stop playing. I'm here to help you guys. First ladies, female senior pastors. And this is what I bring: 35 plus years of evangelistic and secondary leadership ministry experience, 25 years of secondary pastoral leadership, 25 years of ministerial leadership experience, 15 published and self published books, a master's degree in education, an honorary doctorate degree in divinity and religious studies, 48 years of salvation. I'm bringing all of that to the table, and not to mention 32 years of marriage. So I think I can help you. The registration is only $125, and it includes a delectable Italian brunch and a signed copy of my newest workbook, Help for the Help Me. Now, the venue so far is going to be right at 900 New Lots Avenue. We're doing that to defray costs. We could use Russo's on the Bay. We could use some of the finer dining experiences. However, this is what I'm going to bring to the table. Why spend money you don't have to spend? And why create a price for something and have to justify it because you used a venue that costs so much money? Now, to use one of those venues, the cost would have to be much, much more than 125 in order for it to work the way it needs to work. So that's part of what I'm going to be bringing to the table, and that's enough wisdom right there to help you. Venue choices and how to make what you have work for you in excellence. So I promise you, and that Italian cuisine is going to be by the hands of Paulette Elliott of Paulie's Love Catering. That is my youngest sister. I don't know if you guys know that. That is my youngest blood sister. And she is the best cook that I know. And when I tell you, she puts love in the food. And so she's already telling me, oh, we're going to have this, we're going to have that. So if you don't come for what I bring to the table, come for what I put on the table. We're going to eat. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be spectacular. However, this space can only hold 100 people, and that's a little tight. 100 with tables and chairs and the way we have a design to set it up, we cannot put more than 100 women in there. So I need you to register and be the first. It's first come, first serve. First registered, first seat at the table. The sooner you register, the closer you sit to me at the table. So some people have already registered. They have front row seats at my table. I promise you, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be funny, but it's going to be informative. And you know it's going to be spiritual. I'm laying hands. It's going to be powerful. The glory of God is going to be in the room. It's not just going to be one of those things. But I promise you, you'll go home with a book in your hand that will help you. You go home with ministry tools that will help you. You go home with some oil smeared on you that will help you. I promise you. Get through whatever it is you need to get through and establish and create and develop and do the things that God is telling you to do. And sometimes you think you need a lot of people, you think you need a lot of money. You don't always need all of that, but you do need to invest in some uh, things that will help you. So I don't want to do the seminar now. I'm not going to do the workshop now, but I will tell you, it's an investment. It's an investment. You're sowing into my life. It is my table. It is for me, straight up and down. Everything else is for Healing Truth Women's Ministry. Of course, what I get I give to Healing True Women's Ministry. But this is for me, and it's important that you know that because this is um, what God told me. He said, "A seat at my table." He said, "Lend yourself to the people and give them an opportunity to sow into you." And those of you who understand spiritual concepts, you understand that. So listen, you can register today. You can register by Cash App $ for my healing. Cash App wouldn't let me have 15 different Cash Apps, so I used the Healing Truth Cash App and I split it to where it needs to be split for my healing. And then we have a special Zelle for this. If you use Zelle, you want a Zelle to Full Effect Mail at AOL.com. Full Effect Mail at AOL.com. That bank account will be specifically geared toward this event. But any way you do it, get it to me. I'll put it where it needs to go, and it will bless your life. This event is something that I want every one of the ladies who stop me and say, I can listen to you talk all day. Every one of the ladies who say, I want to have this conference, but can I ask you for some help? I want you to help me in my marriage. I want you to help me be a better person. Everybody who I've been helping, everybody who has asked me for help, everyone who needs help. And it's not a shame to say, listen, I want to do this better. You're a first lady. You want to be a more effective first lady. You want to be a better received first lady. You want to be a first lady who brings more to the table. Let me help you. I'm here. So I am in my daycare. You can hear my noise in the back. So I have business experience. I'm going to teach you how to run a business. 17 years I've been a director of Little Archie's Clubhouse. That's our daycare center. They are bugging out right now. You can hear them in the back. So I'm getting off here. But a seat at my table is something very special for me, and it's the last Saturday in September. It's my son Aaron's birthday, and he always says, y'all always having events on my birthday. Sorry, son. But it's only part of the day. We'll celebrate him in the evening. So, ladies, it's for you. Please register as soon as possible. Once we get to 100, I will put a notification that registration is closed. And we're close to halfway right now. We're not even, you got time, but don't take too long because this video is going viral. I love you guys. See you soon. See you Saturday. If you're Healing Truth Women's Ministry, you want to be there. You want to be there. Show up. Give me a hug if it's your first time coming to Healing Truth. Even though we're celebrating 4 years next month, and it's your first time, don't leave without giving me a hug. Stop by, say something to me. You say, you're my friend on Facebook. I don't recognize you. I don't know who you are. Hug me. Tell me who you are so we can see each other in the Lindenwood and know who we talking to. Love you guys, and I hope to see you Saturday, and if not Saturday, or also on September 30th at a seat at my table. Love you guys. Bye-bye.